Hey, it's Rob Jackson with Fandroid.com. I'm here with the LG Optimus 2X, and I'm going to show you guys some of the multimedia features, possibly the most important of which you can't see, and it is the dual-core processor that powers the Optimus 2X. When you're doing multimedia things, whether it's watching video, listening to music while you're multitasking, or playing a game like Fruit Ninja, everything runs really smoothly. The video and the animation is really smooth, and the volume is a little bit loud there. But do classic mode. You can see that the colors are just nice and bright. The frame rate's smooth. Everything works like you would really expect it to and want it to. So this is pretty much as you would expect over everything you're doing, web browsing, you name it. So the Optimus 2X really does a great job with multimedia across the board, and that is because of the Tegra 2 processor. Now, my favorite multimedia feature is actually something that spans all the multimedia features on the entire phone, and it's this HDMI port. You can see up here there is an HDMI port, and you can connect this directly to a big screen TV or whatever device you have, a laptop that has an HDMI port, and as opposed to other devices we've seen, this does HDMI mirroring, so it will display whatever's on your phone. It will show the home screen. You can show yourself going into applications. Actually, let us just give you a tour right now. So as I explained before, the LG Optimus 2X has HDMI out, but in a lot of the American phones, this has been a feature that's kind of come limited. You were able to play videos that you had in your SD card, or you were able to play picture galleries or YouTube, but you couldn't actually see everything on your TV screen that you were doing on your phone. So the LG Optimus 2X has something called HDMI mirroring, which I can't guarantee will be on the phone when it's brought to your specific carrier. They may limit the feature, but it is pretty awesome. It will actually display whatever is on your phone on the big screen. So let me show you here. You just open the HDMI slot. So we changed to HDMI 4, and you can see it's showing exactly what's on my phone here. So if I swipe between screens on the big screen TV, it's doing the same exact thing. This could be great if you're doing a presentation, if you're doing a slideshow for friends, family, or at work. Pretty much any scenario, you can show whatever is on your screen on the TV through HDMI. One really cool feature of this is to use it for gaming. So on my phone, I've got Raging Thunder loaded up. I can do a single player game. Let me take this off mute. I can just do an instant race. And I'm really bad at this game, but oh, snap. Okay, so let's back out the game. You can use this for web browsing. Super Bowl. Easily browse through the web. Let's check out YouTube.
Hey, it's Kevin with Fandroid.com. I'm here with Ryan Sprint. We're looking at the new Kyocera Echo.
a great experience altogether, and it runs really smoothly. Actually, you can tell that whenever you move the screen on the phone, it actually moves on the TV almost instantly. I'll quickly show you browsing the web. Go to fandroid.com. And the web experience is like you would expect. You know, I've got pinch and zoom. Right now the text on here is different, and I changed that in the settings of the actual phone itself, so whether I go to CNN or anywhere else, the font is going to look a little goofy. But it does have, you know, pinch and zoom, flash, the stuff that you would expect out of a full HTML web browser. Go up here and click on our Phones tab. So overall, the experience for web browsing was great. I do like this play all music button, so you can just jump directly into music. And of course you can multitask, go to the home screen, do other things like browse the web, and easily from this top status bar your music is always accessible, so I can go ahead and click through to the next song and set playlists and all that good stuff. So let's go back out of here and go to our music tab, and you can see it will show our current song with the cover art. Let's go ahead and go back to our library and play something. Oh, we have Fandroid podcasts on there, which is pretty cool. The one thing about music, actually down here at the bottom, we've got this dual speaker. I don't know if you can see that very well. We need to get into focus there. But one thing that I really like too that's kind of neat is if you go to settings, go to more. Oops, this is not it. Where is it? Settings, equalizer, and you can. And I'm on hip hop right now, but you can actually choose what kind of equalizer you want to use. So it's kind of cool. I actually, let me turn this down for a minute. I actually like this virtual surround, which seems to sound good in general, especially if you're watching like a movie or a TV show that has, you know, action and voices coming from different locations. It sounds pretty good. There's also this sleep timer feature, which I think is really cool if you're listening to music, you know, as you're going to bed, or you have it in a dock or something. You can set the, you know, the music to go off after an hour, so it will continuously play, and of course after an hour the music will stop. There's an FM radio on the Optimus 2X. To use it, we've actually got to plug in the 3.5mm headset jack first, and then it will allow us to open it up. And right now it is, let's turn it to a station that I know exists. Oh, that's cool. It's got this little slider here, but 92.3 maybe. And I'm actually downstairs, so it might not get the signal. Oh, it does a little bit. Not sure you can hear that. 92Q jams. One thing I do like about video is that when you open a video you've been previously watching, it will ask you if you want to resume playing where you left off or start over. Now, if on your SD card you've got, you know, movies and TV shows and stuff like that you've been watching, that could be a really great feature, so you don't have to find the exact place that you left off. Here's a sample video that came pre-installed. So as you can see, that's pretty amazing video. For such a small screen, it's really crisp. Not the best screen I've ever seen, but definitely top tier, you know, display with pretty great rendering of HD video. And of course, when you add that to the HDMI out and you play that on a big screen, it looks fantastic. Overall, the Optimus 2X is definitely a winner in the multimedia category. Of course, you've got the dual-core processor, which powers it all and makes it really smooth. You've got the beautiful 4-inch screen. You have also HDMI out with HDMI mirroring and a whole host of multimedia features and widgets and integrations that you would expect on an Android smartphone. So definitely some great features here, and if you're into multimedia, there's not a lot that you won't like about the Optimus 2X. The sound could be a little bit louder. Besides that, this is a great multimedia device.